Scantron, they have gone to the point where you know that I could take the what's that called, for the home work, that you could work from your house doing customer service. Of course, all you have to do is take the test. As I've been okay to work for so many places before, and then when I'm trying to do it now, the same process I've done before, but I didn't jump into it because I jumped into something else after. This is like throughout the years, like it's the same thing. I could pass those tests that they want for people to see if they could work from home doing the customer service. That's something I always able to do. So since I've been here, since I since September, I've been applied, and you know what was happening? I apply, and even places that I applied, you know, before, what happens is that they they hacking, they glitching my system. So if one of them goes through, they block the response from coming back. And whatever they don't block and goes through, what they do is that as they okaying me, they pass me from that. They say, hey, we interested in you, just we want you to do this process online, because they need to know if you have all the preparations. They want videos, and I'm trying to tell them. I even send messages, hey, I don't know what's happening, to see if the glitch is on their side. But I can see that it's every time I'm applying for this certain thing. The thing is, Scantron knows that I don't have to be outside. They want me outside because they know I have anxiety. They know that they're gonna keep inflicting this this problem where they're not letting me get my income, because they fixing people. They'll fix some. They make it look like some could come and then some can't, to make the income be like a certain amount always, so I wouldn't be able to advance. And now it's even worse because, remember, I have these service marks. They know that these service marks are highly in demand, and there's industries like the cryptocurrency industry that has not been able to come up with the way you could do crypto to cash. So I have a system that could get you from crypto to cash without breaking any of the laws, no regulations, no cutting corners, just straight, clean, and professional. So because I have that, they've been, and not only that, I had the healthcare service mark. So now, like, these industries are billion-dollar industries. You have a service that helps that industry, then this is when the outside, they trying to control that, because it will go somewhere where they can't be in control, because I'm financially well off, that I could just get the bugs out. You know what I'm saying? Get all these bugs out that don't belong. I could exterminate them like real quick. Like, I'll make sure that my surroundings, the people that I could put on security, that they execute their job correctly. And I could get people that go through the tech. I could get people. I mean, you have a business and you're growing, and you see that there's issues with your computers. There's issues with glitching, hacking, and stuff. You get defense. You find your way. They know that I'm that much of in tune with my business and service that I could make sure that, you know, they targeting me. But if you're using a service and you're doing it and everybody else is doing it, it's harder for them to try to track everybody. So they trying to stay with the source of who is generating this, is producing these services that could change the way we move in a positive way for better. So they trying to avoid that because they're not giving someone that could actually make everything that he comes around. And if there's anything that is needed, it's just there for my disposal to make it better. And they know that I am that thoughtful about things, even if I don't have years working with certain things or understanding things. If I have to just walk through it and I feel like there's something that is not right or doesn't belong, and if on God he puts, he puts that frame in me that I could go through this and find out the best things that I could do for it, then they know that that's troubling, because I don't have to go to a school that they could just or I don't have to apply for anything. Things that they could just get before they can't get to God before anything. So this is why it's like Scantron has to be on me like it is. Because they pretend like they above, but they wouldn't be on me if they were such an above and such of a security, such of a, they use all these tricks and manipulation to make people feel like they above, and you have to fear, and you have to feel like you can't do anything. But then again, if I can't do anything, then when God says you doing this, and God puts the things in my possession and the tools, and you can't go to God school and manipulate that, and you can't go through there's no computers that could get through God, and there's no person in this world, not the CIA, not the FBI, not the whatever you want to call it, could even penetrate through it. And they know that if I am creating like this, I could just go out and make it happen. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going out and make it happen. My service marks are things that are already in the works. Things that I've worked, that I practice with my own businesses. I have 2 businesses. So when I made the exchange, you could see that I already put it on Facebook with the cryptocurrency. I went from cryptocurrency to cash. That has never been done. And what happens is that they see that it's been done. They know that I created it. And they know what cryptocurrency is. They know that there's nothing that people could use now that I have created, that I'm owner of it 100%. They can't even get around it. What they could do is try to stop it from spreading, from being able to be people could notice it, and from going further. That's what they're trying to do. Scantron is not really they're not concentrating on how to protect the people, how to secure the people. They know I even have my own state of the art security that goes out and beyond from on God to God's head. There's so many different. It's like a chain of security that secures my service marks and its practices, and everybody that uses it is protected from like satellites, all the way from satellites to your privacy of your home, like no other. You know, you could block any signal that is trying to come in and make videos of your surroundings around your house. Literally could just not only block it, take it out of the system in the internet, where you are the only one that could control that area of that you could claim your areas. And not only Google has to block it, you could put something in the internet where you could advertise whatever you want. You could advertise your home. You could invite people to see your home. Like, this thing is state of the art. Like, and nobody could get through it but through your system, your protection, and it's solid. There's so much different things that I've created that can help people, like, in a major way, especially after the pandemic. All of these things, like, people can't find the way to be secure, the way to feel, the way to go, because the security has not been shown. Like, it's like superficial. So it's hard to connect with things that are going to be on the safety side. And then when you have I also have something for the viruses and sicknesses and diseases and stuff. I mean, I cover practically anything that is harmful, and that's anything in business. There could be anything harmful. There could be anything that's wasteful, anything that you don't really necessarily need, and you're using money for it, or ways that you could move away from the spending and saving, or investing and making more out of things that would be like waste or lost. I mean, I cover a lot things that business people from cryptocurrency have been trying to do this since the beginning, since the very first beginning. Before you create something and one of the main things that all the cryptocurrency was trying to do from the beginning is make it accessible, that you could make the changes to trades and exchanges to anything, because you have something and people want to purchase it, people want to trade it. So since the beginning of cryptocurrency, that was the main thing, and nobody could do this. I mean, this is years and years, and they have people studying it, and all they're getting more out of it is more e-waves, more computers, more massive blockchains, more mining, more. All of this is harmful, is wasteful, is lostful. A lot of billions, and it's not getting any better. It's not good for the environment. It's just overall, there's so much money that you could save. There's so much money that you can make, and it's very profitable it's a very profitable industry. It's billions, and it wants to be projecting trillions within a few, like, from 20 years or even less. So even less. So I feel like the way that we could get into the trillions is through the new methods, the new formula of NFT, cryptocurrency by Profe. That is the first one to have the system that it could be, that the cryptocurrency could go from crypto to cash. I created that. I am the I am the originator of that. Like, and nobody by law is able to use it, access it, copy it in any way. So they need to come this way. And Scantron knows this. They know it from the beginning when I first created. When they figured out like what was happening, my phone started glitching. It started glitching until, like, as soon as I had the opportunity, like, I made it happen. I made it happen with how I said that I broke it down in the last recording that I got. So I broke it down into the point where I had created what was never been able to be done. So this is for the industry. This is for better. And yeah, I'm trying to make it into an app. So like that, it's just like it's access right on your phone. And then people could share it faster. It could get to people faster, so people could access this new formula that I've created, where we could now make different exchanges with crypto or with just anything that is just revolutionary, the better of cryptocurrency. That and more to come. Now, yeah, like I said, like the glitches with me being able to be in the house and doing in my own home, doing like my practices that I know that I could do. I get past the whole, when you apply, they'll tell you right away if after you take the tests that they want you to, they want you on video doing certain other things after you pass. When they want you, they tell you, they send me all the time. Yes, we want you now for this position. All you got to do is like take this like assessment, like it's like an assessment process, and they want different things that they want, like in video, for you to complete. They block this is the process that all of them have, any company, to work in at home, and they block that. So if I have like 5 steps to do with that, it's only been going from it stops from like the first step and 2 steps, and then it goes and I take the video, I complete it, and it doesn't go through. It blocks the sending signals. It blocks it, so I can't even send it. And then when I try to send it, it just goes back to the it doesn't go through. And I've done this so many and different times, so I know that it's not my phone. And when I try to reach out and let them know if I could somebody could call me and I could do the process, but they don't have it like that. This is the reason why they structure it like that, like in this way. But I have sent text messages. I have sent emails back to the people that I'm having these issues. If I could just get it directly, like you call me and we could do this thing on the phone, like, and we could do video calls, like right on, like, or Zoom. I asked for, I've been customer service, so I know not to give up on something that I could find a way to get to, so we could be satisfied both. And I get I get the assessment done, and then we could go on get and get me in position and get me in the payroll and everything. So they blocking this. Like they don't. And then what happens is that the process is computerized, that they only give you like a certain amount of time to do it, and if you don't, then they send you a message saying, well, thank you, we're gonna we're gonna continue going with other people, yada yada yada. Or we couldn't, or we're not gonna. No, they're not saying they. Like I got the message. You know, it goes like if I didn't completed it, I get they take me out of the system. So then I have to go back again. Of course, I go past the test to get back into the assessment part. Although I've done it and I repeatedly done it, and this is what's happening. So I know they're trying to prevent me from from being in my comfort zone where I could work and be effective and help people in my home. They're getting to that part too, because they know that if I just work from home, I'm cool. I get done what I need to do for my house, pay all my bills, get my son situated and everything that he needs with cash. And not only that, then I have my service marks that I could work to put it out there, to market it and advertise it, get the apps going. They know that once this process, because it's already a business, it's already a brand, a service brand, it's already in use. Nobody could go in between that. Although Scantron knows that, then if this really get going, then it's trouble for people that want to fix a narrative and want to make negative things happen to people, and they don't appreciate and they acknowledge what's happening, but they know that they have no control over people getting better for their lives. They want you to be better how they want you to be better. And of course, Scantron is not a positive thing. So they don't know better. They just know that they don't want you to be doing whatever you want to do, because it takes their job away. They need to have Scantron. So they could be around and act like they're doing security, like they're doing something for the community and for the people. It's like all like manipulated, and a breach of security on that part. Anyway, so yeah, this thing, they already know what's in hand. They already know that it's the value of how I can manage through services, people, and things is not something that is controllable. It's something that you have to have the will just to step out and want better and do better for yourself. And I want that every day and all day, every day. So God blesses me with what I need for my son and for myself and everybody else that I want to help and service.